Hey, and welcome back to the Michael Cohen Show. We are on our journey to the 250,000 subscribers. So if you like what's going on here, hit the like button and subscribe and share with a friend. Alrighty, so over the weekend, Microsoft discovered that Iranian hackers had gotten into the Trump campaign, all right? And this is what Trump posted in response. Let's put up the photo. Trump on his Untruth Social platform turns around and states, "We were just informed by Microsoft Corporation that one of our many websites was hacked by the Iranian government. Never a nice thing to do. They were only able to get publicly available information, but nevertheless, they shouldn't be doing anything of this nature. Iran and others will stop at nothing because our government is weak and ineffective, but it won't be for long. What Iran doesn't realize is that I will make the world a better and safer place, and that's also good for them." All right, let me stop by turning around and saying, he's attacking the Biden administration right now for what? For the fact that documents were hacked by an Iranian group? What's amazing is that the intrusion, the hack, came from a phishing expedition that was sent to a high-ranking official at the presidential campaign with some, what they call that, malicious email phishing attack. And this idiot opened up this email and clicked on the link, which then gave them the ability to obtain these documents. So let's just put that picture up again of Trump's post, because this is truly an amazing thing. His group of people fuck up. And what does he do? He blames everybody else, trying to figure out how he can make this negative into a positive. Because he says here, he says, they will stop at nothing because our government is weak and ineffective, but it won't be for long, meaning that it won't be when he becomes president. Weak and ineffective? Seriously, Donald? These documents, as it's been reported by everyone, were obtained illegally from foreign sources that are hostile to the United States, and they are intending to interfere in the 2024 presidential election, as well as to sow chaos throughout our democratic process. And that was said by Stephen Chung in a statement to USA Today. And he's absolutely right. And here's what he says. The Iranians know that President Trump will stop their reign of terror just like he did in his first 4 years in the White House. Any media or news outlet reprinting documents or internal communications are doing the bidding of America's enemies and doing exactly what they want. Now, let me also remind Stephen Chung, this guy is one hell of an asshole. This guy has really got his nose buried so far up the orange-crusted Mandarin Mussolini's ass that he doesn't even know what he's talking about. Need I remind each and every one of you that 8 years ago, something similar had happened? That there was a attack on, I believe it was Hillary Clinton's campaign. That's okay. They didn't get what they wanted. I mean, they did get certain documents, which, as you may have read in my various different books, Donald was advised that those Podesta emails were going to be dropping, and that was provided to them by the maniac, one of the campaign maniacs that was there at the time. But 8 years ago, you may remember a very famous video of Trump asking Russia to intercede, asking Russians to hack somehow into the Clintons' server or something in order to obtain a bunch of emails. Let's go to that clip, and then you're going to get my final reaction.
Russia, if you're listening, I hope you're able to find the 30,000 emails that are missing. I think you will probably be rewarded mightily by our press. Let's see if that happens. That'll be next. Yes.
Okay. It's so amazing that somebody who's now in a similar situation cannot accept the fact that those documents are going to be leaked. Very much the same way that Roger Stone, with the help of WikiLeaks, told Donald that the Podesta emails were going to be leaked in a couple of days. Now, all of a sudden, thanks to the incompetent fool at the Trump campaign with that fishing expedition, they now have access to all of those emails. And I can assure you that all of those emails are going to ultimately get released. But it's funny because they don't want you to see them. Why? Because I'm sure some of them have to do with J.D. Vance. We're going to find out definitively what I believe and that I constantly report based upon statements that I have heard from insiders, that it was Don Jr. and Peter Thiel who were the most persuasive to getting Donald to do what he didn't want, which was to bring JD on as the vice presidential nominee instead of who he wanted, which was Nikki Haley. So all of a sudden, he's concerned about the release of those documents, and he should be, because Lord knows what else it says. And my hope and my prayer is that they do get released, because I am most curious, not about Shady Vance. I mean, he's the greatest gift to Democrats that we could ever ask for, and just a fool who more and more negative things about him are coming out, including like the photos of him in drag, despite his stark opposition to the LGBTQ plus and transgender communities. All right. More stuff is going to come out about Shady Vance, but we already know the kind of person that he is. Thing I'm most curious about is Project 2025, because Project 2025 is something that even Republicans that are supportive of Trump cannot and will not under any circumstance get behind, because it is so destructive. It is a 900 plus page manifesto on how to destroy America's democracy. That's what it is. It's a 900 plus page manifesto how to destroy our democracy. And if Trump, who's claiming he knows nothing about it, and all of a sudden you're going to start seeing just a plethora of documents and emails and communications by people talking about Project 2025 and involving Donald in it, it goes to show you yet again that nothing that comes out of Donald Trump's mouth has any semblance of truth or accuracy to it. It's one lie after another, after another, after another. All right. And so, yeah, this hack appears to be true and legitimate. It is not the Biden administration that has done it. It is foreign agents, as stated so by Microsoft in their information that was provided. I assure you that those documents are going to each and every day be a major topic of conversation. And with the God knows how many documents that have been taken and that will be released, I mean, this could literally run amok up and through November, the election, despite the fact there's still so much going on that puts Trump behind the eight ball. September 18th, you have the Manhattan District Attorney sentencing. You have August 19th to the 22nd and 23rd, you have the DNC convention. On top of that, you're going to have the September 4th, the September 10th, and then a third potential debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, which is going to be one of the greatest shit shows. I'm sure we will all be tuning in for that one. You're also going to have a debate between Tim Walz and J.D. Vance. But then you're going to have all of this information coming out each and every day. That information may even trump, for lack of a better term, it may even trump the debates. But Who knows? I'm looking forward to that information coming out, and so should you. And it's why I will end this segment as I do each and every time. You got to vote for the smart choice here. The stupid choice is clear. Vote for the smart choice. Vote Harris Walz 2024. Hey everyone. First of all, thanks for watching. I mean, we're going to be posting daily episodes with reactions and talking about politics. We'll be talking about everything, in fact. So please like and subscribe. Join us on this journey.